rook to d8, and now in this position, Mittens should have played c3. c3, queen b2, queen to g2, rook to d2, queen a8 check, king to h7, and now you take the knight. Because despite this avalanche, you are better. Mittens doesn't find that, plays bishop c5 instead, and Stockfish immediately, and I mean immediately, sends this game into an endgame. It drops the knight back to c7, inducing the move e7, and the king comes back. The king begins walking back to the pawn. And now black creates a blockade. Doesn't allow the pawns to go through. The pawn makes it all the way to c6, but the rook is back to h8 and to c8. And the pawn arrives on c7, and the king walks all the way to d7. This is spectacular. And now Stockfish is just up a knight. All it's going to take now is for Stockfish to blockade the pieces. It trades bishops, and king g4. The king begins walking up. Rook to b6, paralyzing the black position. But suddenly, Stockfish has broken free. Zips into the second rank, zips around, and now it's going to sacrifice its pawn over here. No, it's not. King f7. The rook is back around. The pawn slides over to a5. Stockfish finds the fact that it can walk the king all the way around. It doesn't need its a-pawn anymore. It can lose its a-pawn. It doesn't matter. The white king walked too far. Rook c1. Rook back to c7. Rook blocks the pawn on the b file. h6. Fish plays g5. Folks, the king gets forced to the back rank. Now we have g4. We have h7. The pawn is a square away from becoming a queen. Stockfish forces Mittens in front of its own pawn and begins to push its g-pawn. Rook to g8. Now Stockfish walks out of the way because if you take... It's here, rook g8, knight to f8. Threat is mate. b6 played instead. g2, b7. Stockfish plays g1 rook. If you take the rook, it's the same winning idea. If you don't take the rook, Stockfish in this position allows Mittens to check and make a queen, because by force it takes its pawn, it takes its queen, and the only legal move remaining is for Mittens to move the king here and checkmate itself. Oh my god!